Welcome to this lesson about Python Flask. In our last lesson, we spoke about how to create get endpoint to return all the to-do list item using this endpoint, which is to-do \list. In this, and also we spoke about how to convert the default run point for the Flask server from port 5000 to port 8181 by just providing port equal 8181 in the run function, in the app.run function. In today's lesson, we will speak about how to create a new item in the to-do list using post and this endpoint, which is to do. Let's go ahead and create this endpoint. First of all, we will use the app route decoration to specify our endpoint and the methods which will be used for this endpoint. So that's easy. Just we say app.route and then we specify our endpoint, which is \to do, and then we specify the method which this endpoint will work with, which is methods equal between the array sign. If you don't know how to get this sign, it's just the keyboard button above the enter key on your keyboard, and you just here between the quotation mark you just need to say post. Now, as we do for the all list endpoint, we need to define method for that endpoint. Here, the best practice is to give it a name that it's tell you what this method is doing. Let's take a space here. The method will be called create a new to do item. Now we need to receive the JSON and then convert the JSON to item object, and this is really easy with Python. All what we need to do is define an instance of that class, which is item, and it's equal to item, and between the parentheses we need to add something which is convert the JSON which we receive it from the request to item object, to each one of these property in the item object, and that's done easy by just say ** and then request dot get underscore JSON. Now this object is ready and we just need to append it to our to-do list. To-do list dot append, and it will have item dot to JSON, which will convert the item object to JSON again and store it in the to-do list item list. Now we need to let the user know that this operation done successfully after this operation, after the append is happened, and that's easy by using the response class which we imported from the Flask framework before. And to do this we just need to say return response. Now we need to specify message for user, so we just need to say message and then colon and then success. Now after this done, we need to specify the status code. You remember when we speak about the status code in our first lesson of this course, which which uh, which let the user know if the operation done successfully or it have some issue. So now the status is, we just say status equal to 01, which is the OK. So now we just need to specify the MIME type, which is the the kind of the text which we need to send it to the client, and this of course will be in JSON format. So we just say MIME type equal, and then you say application backslash JSON. That's all. And now it's the time to test this endpoint. First of all, we need to run this application again by doing Python and then the name of the Python file, which is todo rest. Now it's running, and as you see, it's run on port 8181. Now we need to test if we can post our item to this endpoint. We will use Postman again, and to do that we just need to specify the endpoint location, which is localhost 8181, and then todo. And here you can specify the method. If you expand this, you will find the post, and now we need to send the body, because this method will need body. We need to receive something from the client, so you click on the body and then you click select row from here, and from the text this need to be changed to JSON. Okay, now what we need to send here, actually it's very easy. It's just what is defined here, the ID and the title and the description. So back to Postman, ID, let's give it ID of 3. The title will be like something like Learn Java, for example. And finally the description, which will be Learn anything like Learn Java, JSP, and Tomcat. Okay, now our JSON request body is ready to send to this endpoint. Let's send it and see what's happened in the, let's see the debug. I will open this Postman and the debugger side by side, so you can see what's going on when we hit the send button. Okay, I'll click on send here. As you see here, it's go to the, it's via post to this endpoint, and if we make this wider a little bit, you will see that the 201 here, which is created, the status code, and our message, which we send it to the client from the endpoint. And this is all what we need to do to store a new item in the to-do list. Let's make sure that this to-do list have the new item by hitting our first endpoint, which is localhost 8181, and then to do and then list. And again, here is our a new item which we added from using our endpoint, the post endpoint. Let's add a new item, for example, for maybe here we can say learn Node.js, learn description will be learn main stack, and we can send it again, and again we got success, and we got 201 created as status code. Let's see if it exists in the list, and for sure it exists, and we can see it here. So this is all about for this lesson, and now you will be able to create your post request to add a new item to the to-do list. I will see you in the next lesson to speak about how we can retrieve single item from this list, from the to-do list. See you in the next lesson, and have a great day.